Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiff with the T here, back with another video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's just jump straight into the video because I do not want to waste any of your precious time.
Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Are you on YouTube or something?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Okay. Um, well, let's just focus on our kind. How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. So, what question do you have or comment?
Um, well, my comment is um, if you're saying, the danger zone and to get a high value man at this time, um,
Hmm.
how could how could I juggle it with getting a high value man back that I felt like I lost because I wasn't
Ah,
in therapy.
okay.
Um, I wasn't ready, and he called it
Uh,
out. He said I needed to get therapy, and I really want him.
okay. You know what? I am glad you asked this question. How to fix it? Okay. Well, first off, you've already done step one, acknowledging that there's a problem. Acknowledging that you found somebody that could be in the area, and let's just say it nicely, you might have screwed it up, right?
Yeah.
How to get it
Yes.
back? Uh, well, is the person still single and available?
Yes.
Okay. Approximately how long ago did you guys end your interaction?
A year ago, but he doesn't live in the same state as me.
Okay. A year ago? All right. And he ended it by saying it was ended. He said that you need to
Yeah.
get your stuff together.
Yeah. He said literally, I need to get therapy.
Have you done
So
that?
yes, I've been in therapy from that time. So yes,
All right.
I'm.
That is so good. Like to have somebody tell you that you need therapy and then you actually go and get it. Like that's taking constructive criticism. I really like that. Not all women are rebellious. You know, some of us do listen when you tell us things about ourselves, things that we need to work on. And that's a really good quality to have. That means you're teachable. That means that you're not set in your ways, and that is something that I think a lot of men are looking for in a woman who's going to listen and say, hey, my man is telling me that I have a problem with this and I need to work on that. So that's admirable.
I'm
All right.
still in therapy.
All right. And have you learned anything in therapy that would have made a difference in the relationship you had?
Yes, that I have to go from what I see right now. I can't go off of what I've done in the past, and I shouldn't bring it up because
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't know about that either. And it was always I felt like I was giving him too much information where he would be it's like, I don't care. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
talk about that. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like thinking he was mean, but I should never brought those things up because it didn't matter.
Okay.
And
So,
it he didn't do
so hold
anything
on,
to
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold on. Making men in your present pay for mistakes of your past equals no future. That's what she's saying. Number one. Number two,
Preach.
when men are ready to move forward, they really don't care about all that stuff. They just want to know, is it a problem? So, when was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
I haven't just over a year since that time, but it's
Okay.
since all that has passed, and I felt like I lost him. I moved on,
Uh-huh.
and I got married, but I don't want to be with
You got
him. I want
married?
to, yeah,
You currently married?
yes, I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, no, no. Mm-mm.
Wait a minute. Huh? She's married? She talking about somebody that she lost and she done moved on and got married? What I miss?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
You
You
broke
know,
up. This guy called it out, and and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy,
yeah.
and you're married, and you're actively on a platform with a million folks, actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like,
And she's so serious. She really wants to leave her husband to go back to this man talking about because he's high value. Girl, if you don't get your life, don't you know your husband can see you? Like, he can go to the internet and see you talking about how you want to leave him for your ex. Come on. Even Kevin is shocked,
Go
speechless.
ahead.
yeah, he's high value, and with even with watching you, it's kind of taboo. My husband is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So
And what does your husband do for a living?
he's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
Mm-hmm. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Dress size?
I'm a size 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm. So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're with a previously high value man who was 15 years older than you,
Yes.
and you kind of ruined that relationship, ran in the ditch. He suggested therapy,
Yeah.
and you came in saying you went and got therapy, but and also in that course of time, you've moved on and you got married to a man who's 25 years older than you, who's a
Yes.
pipe fitter. And the reason you want to um, break your covenant with God uh, and wreck your home.
I'm glad he said it. Break your covenant with God and wreck your home. Yes, Kevin, rub it in because this girl needs somebody needs to slap this lady. This is embarrassing. Like, you really came on here trying to figure out how you could get your ex back. Didn't mention when Kevin said, "Is he still single and available?" He should have been asking you, "Are you still single and available?" Because, ma'am, you came on here with a whole ring on your finger asking for advice on how to get your ex back. How do you think that's going to make your husband feel when he sees this on the internet? Because you know everything, this video is going to go viral. And I guarantee you that a couple people that know your husband are going to see it. Or if not your husband himself, he's going to see it. And that is going to break that man's spirit. Unbeknownst to him, you're trying to drop him to go back to your ex. And he has to find out from Kevin Samuels' platform. Kevin always says you can't make this shit up. And he's absolutely right because women out here are just delusional. Just delusional. You got a whole man at home willing to build a life with you, who committed, he made the ultimate commitment to you, and you're still not satisfied. You want to mess that up too. You done messed up the relationship with your ex. Now you're getting ready to mess up this relationship. Talking about, oh, well, I went to therapy. Ma'am, obviously you have not gotten enough therapy. Obviously.
Of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks,
What
and I
state do you
feel
live in?
like Virginia.
Or which part? DMV?
Um, yeah, yeah, you could say.
Hold on just a second. Just a second.
What is Kevin doing?
So, you live in Virginia.
Oh, he went to go get him a drink.
And what does the first guy do for a living? The
He's
guy, what does the first guy do for a living? The higher
he
status
does
guy.
like IT, some cyber security. He
Mm-hmm.
has his own business.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So I
yeah,
want you to ask yourself a question. What did it say about it? What do you think it would say to that man about a woman who willingly got married to an older man
hmm
and she was willing to leave her husband for the shot at getting back with him? What do you think that would say to him?
that she is determined and she knows what she wants.
Wow. Just wow. You really think that that's what that man is gonna think? Oh, okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it be willing to give up something to get, I feel like, something greater.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly know that being with my husband now, it was to say, yeah, I'm still a decent woman. And, men do want me, but I wanted to pick the right one that's able to do something for me. And I always wanted older men
Mm-hmm.
because of that
So
feeling of, yeah,
if we switch this situation and it was a man who would ruin this situation with a woman, uh, and he decided to get the therapy that he needed and get married to another woman, but then he would be willing to leave his current wife to get back with the previous woman. What would the world say about that man?
he it would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
She belongs to
And
the streets.
like, I just felt like he not even being ready. I'm just glad he told me.
How old are
And
you again, ma'am?
I'm 27.
Are you from this country?
Yes.
Right. What he should have asked is, are you from this world? Because you living on a completely different planet if you think that man's gonna take you back. You living on a completely different planet if you think that anybody's gonna be with you after seeing this video. Your husband's gonna leave you. Your ex is not gonna want to have nothing to do with you. You are ready to leave your husband. What does that tell that man? That tells him that somebody else can come along and take you from him if you feel like their value is more than his. Come on. Don't be so cheap. That man didn't want to marry you for reasons probably beyond the therapy. Okay? He never put a ring on your finger. Because if he was willing to work with you, he would have still married you if he felt like your situation was salvageable. Okay? Therapy was just a piece of the pie, I guarantee you. There's some things that you just can't fix, and stupid is one of them. Apparently, you got that bug too. You're just saying a whole bunch of nonsense, man. Just, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?
You have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
I have three and I'm the youngest.
Mm-hmm. Any sisters?
Yes, one sister.
Is she married?
Yes.
What did she say about it?
I don't talk to my sister.
What would your
So
father say about it?
my father, he was against me marrying
No, no. What did
my
your father say about you talking about leaving your husband to go back to your ex-boyfriend?
husband. Well, he said that my husband gave me a home and that, a young man won't do that and I should appreciate that because he gave me a home. the end, he bought me a
Well,
home.
I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, ma'am. I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show. But you probably have to be probably the worst woman I've ever spoken to.
What? Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. I've heard a woman that actually was going to leave her, but at least she waited for her husband to be in remission before she left him. Now, I was hoping you were trolling, but the more you talk, the more realistic you are. So I honestly hope whoever knows this woman's husband, make sure he watches this video. Modern women, ladies and gentlemen.
And she just sitting there stuck on stupid, don't got a clue what she did wrong. That's the sad part. She still don't know what she did wrong. You could see it in her face when he hung up the call. No clue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.